As the sun dips low in the sky, we decide to rest for the night. After securing a well-covered area, we get to work setting up a camp. Ooh, that fire. Leanna disappears to gather firewood, while Zack rummages through the supplies, prepping for dinner. Terra secures our perimeter. I feel like that's the thing she always does, just like she's keeping watch. I roll out my sleeping roll, and Amelia does the same. As she sets down her things, the Pango plushie from before falls onto the grass. No! Don't get the plushie dirty, Amelia! Amelia carefully rights it, and then continues to unpack. Aww, she seems to care so much about it. Is it special to you, Amelia? The Pongo jills up to the plushie and greets it excitedly. Poor Pongo, he's like, hey buddy, fellow Pongo, how are you doing? Poi, poi, poi. And then like, slowly but surely he notices that the other Pongo, the plushie, doesn't say anything back. And like, poi, do you hate me, Pongo? Poi, poi. Like, this Pongo ignores me. And then he gets really mad at the other Pongo.
Poi, poi.
That's the fan fiction I'm gonna write about the Pongo. Pongo x Pongo. The plushie makes no reaction, but the Pongo is undeterred.
Poi, poi.
See, he's still trying, like, are you okay? Can you not speak? Try to repeat after me, okay? Poi, poi. Again, the plushie doesn't respond. The Pongo deflates and his face falls. He's actually getting sad, like, it's not talking to me. Oh, poi, poi.
Poi.
Amelia furrows her brow, then suddenly touches her manipulator. The Pongo plushie suddenly bobs to life as a thin layer of water pools underneath.
Poi.
Wait, what are you doing? What? Amelia tries not to move her lips.
Poi.
She's pretending. She used, what was it, water? She used water whatever, right? She manipulated something with her manipulator, and she's pretending for the plushie to be alive. And then talking like a Pongo too. Oh my god, it's like ventriloquism, you know? But now in a magical world, without the strings and without the hand up the puppet's ass. The Pongo's eyes grow wide and he beams. He's like, it's alive! Boy, 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 boy!
Poi, poi. Poi.
Oh my god, this is so weird. The plushie bobs again, and the Pongo squishes against it, as if in a hug. Aw, you can tell that our Pongo is kinda lonely, you know? It misses its own species. Amelia cracks a small smile, which disappears when she meets my gaze. She clears her throat and returns to fiddling with her things. I feel like Amelia has a really cute side to herself, but she just rarely shows it. She's secretly a softie, pretend you didn't. Ah, she is definitely a softie, for sure. My heart warms as I watch her. She's not as cold as she would have people believe. I go help Leanna find more kindle. When we return with the firewood, we get a fire started. Zack pulls out a simple pot and a few basic ingredients. Then he gets to work. Soon, the fragrance of cooked meat makes my mouth water. Kara wanders over to the fire.
That smells amazing. What is it?
She reaches for one of the skewers, but Zack's expression makes her pause. Ah, not yet.
It's not done yet.
Yeah, you gotta wait your turn, okay? You don't want to eat raw meat. I don't know what kind of meat we're eating, but something. She pouts and continues to eye the food. After some time, a very appetizing aroma fills the air. Zack removes the skewers from the fire and scoops porridge into the bowl.
Alright, it's done.
Damn, porridge and skewers? That's like a weird combination of what seems like breakfast and dinner. He hands a bowl to each of us, then settles down as we dig in. I bite into the juicy meat and let the taste linger on my tongue. It's smoky and tender. A perfect barbecue. Damn, Zack, if there's anything you can do after your mercenary job, you can probably open like a barbecue house or something, like a steakhouse. Kara savors the bite.
I didn't know camp food could taste this good.
Zack shrugs.
It's nothing special.
We've been doing this all wrong. No more rotating cooking duty. I vote we have Zack cook for us every night.
I concur. Let's go. Let's do that. Zack turns his head away and lets his hair fall over his face.
You don't have to make a big deal out of this.
It's pretty good. Learn to take a compliment. I'll be your wingman. Don't get involved. Wait, like as in be your wingman that I'm gonna help him? hook up with Terra? Nah, dude, nah, she's mine. Sorry, when it comes to visual novels, I'm fucking greedy, okay? Unless you're like my best buddy, which I don't get the feeling Zach is, because we met him along our journey as well, right? You gotta be my friend in a visual novel in the story for at least 5 years, and like a really good friend and have done me 5 favors, while I have done 0 favors for you in return, before I'll help you get hooked up with one of my waifus in the visual novel, okay? Other than that, I'll be the greediest son of a bitch ever and claim every waifu for myself. Even if it's not, you know, if there is a Terra route, even if I'm not gonna play it this time, I'm not gonna let you have any of that, Zach. No. So, screw you, dude. Terra smirks. Her gaze lingers on Zach, but he doesn't notice. God damn it, Terra, she's like so into him.
I wonder what other talents you're hiding.
It's not in his pants, that's for damn sure. He shrugs.
It's okay, I'll find them all out sooner or later.
No, Terra, no you won't! Zach doesn't respond, but begins to gather the empty bowls.
Seriously though, nobody's cooking can compare.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I'll agree with you about, Terra. You're gonna be our cook, Zach.
Especially not mine.
Zach pauses.
I enjoyed it.
Terra blinks.
Really?
Oh, fuck. Did I make up a couple name for them? I accidentally said Zara with a Z, you know? Zara. Oh, fuck, no. Don't let that be a thing. No. He offers a short nod.
It's not bad.
Zach looks up and meets her gaze. Kara's grin widens, and a small blush creeps into her cheeks. God damn it. Fuck. Zach actually, he has game on his own. He doesn't need me as his wingman. He has game on his own. Oh, fuck, we're doomed. I'm sorry, Terra. I quietly slip away and go sit down at the edge of the campsite. Leanna sits down beside me with a small smile. I feel her hesitate before she speaks.
So, magic training today.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally thought about concentrating and focusing. I did the training in my mind. Yeah.
I know today wasn't quite what you expected, but after more practice you'll get it.
Okay, just be persistent. I know she's trying to be encouraging, but this is really the last thing I want to talk about. The thought of having to go through that again fills me with dread. When do you think the next practice should be?
Honestly, every day.
Oh, it's every day, bro. I swallowed a groan that threatens to come out, but I can't hold back my dismay. Every day? Leanna forces a smile.
Casting is not easy, and it really takes as much practice as possible. With us traveling to the next temple, this is the best way to get you to learn quickly.
I guess. She looks away and I see her smile drop. Leanna's clearly as excited about this as I am, but she's trying hard to pretend like that's not the case. I can respect that and appreciate that she's trying. Well, then I hope next time will be more productive than this time. Leanna tries to sound more chipper than she is.
Like I said, nobody can cast their first time. It's something I had to work on for weeks before I was able to even manipulate a light breeze.
Really? Weeks? At least it's not just me. Yeah, because you were like 11? This still sucks. Does age have anything to do with it? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not how it works in me, but yeah. At least it's not me. At least I'm not alone in this struggle. Actually, hearing that even Leanna had trouble is more comforting than I thought. She's such a talented caster now that it gives me a bit of hope. I smile genuinely. You're right. I'm sure with practice that I'll get it. Leanna's mood lifts, and she returns my smile.
That's the spirit.
Oh yeah. Leanna looks up at the sky.
We should probably get some rest. It's another early start tomorrow.
It always is. As Leanna says that, I feel a yawn coming. Sounds like a good idea. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty cold tonight though. Mind me laying next to you, Leanna? The others are winding down too. Zach stays up to take the first watch. As Leanna heads over to her bedroll, I crawl into mine and try to ignore the hardness of the ground. Eventually, I fall asleep. It's like the end of the day music, you know? The signal that it's now Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I don't know. I don't think we're even keeping track of what day it is. We wake up in the morning and break down the camp. Then we resume our journey. The Dun, dun, dun. After traveling for most of the day, we finally end up at Hearth Point. Oh. This is where Arton Hunt, Mike Hunt's brother, is supposedly at. I think I'm finally getting used to all the walking as my legs, although tired, don't feel sore.
We'll need to find this person quickly. Adventurers aren't known for sticking around in one spot for very long.
Let's not waste any time then.
Amelia nods.
I propose we begin our investigation at the taverns.
Of course. If you're looking for a person, if it's a male, if it's a guy, then there's like a 50% chance they're getting drunk at the tavern. That's the main hangout. Like, this is, I don't know, like equivalent 17th, 18th century or something, I don't know, right? But they don't have electricity, they don't have PCs, laptops, that shit. So, TVs. So, like, what else can you do, you know? What else can you do as a man to hang out? You're just fucking going to the tavern and drink some beer.
Taverns?
Yes, there are 2 taverns in Hearth Point. One over there,
She points to a building by the entrance.
and another one facing northeast from the second gate.
Oh, and you can tell, you already know that you know, people who go to the other tavern at the other gate, they fucking hate the ones at the northeast. Kara seems a little surprised by how much Amelia knows about this town. Oh, she knows everything. You shouldn't be surprised anymore when Amelia knows something, okay? You should be surprised when she doesn't know something. She probably had to study the geography of Havengard and read about all of the surrounding towns and villages.
We don't have too much daylight left.
Already? God damn it, the days go by so fast. He's right. The sun sets the sky ablaze as it dips closer to the
Let's
horizon.
split up. We'll be able to cover more ground that way. If one tavern is a dead end, then check the other. If he's not in either place, then we'll meet back here.
I concur with this plan. Any objections?
No one speaks up. Seems good to
Then let
me.
us proceed.
Zach, Amelia, and Kara start heading towards the nearest tavern.
Wait!
They look back at
We
us.
didn't talk about how the group is being split.
Just go with whoever you want. That means me and you, Leanna. Let's go. Kara smirks. I
think
go with
it's quite
Zach.
obvious.
Yeah, you wanna go with me, right, Kara? Leanna blinks at me as the group resumes walking.
What does that mean?
I don't know what they're talking about, Leanna. I'm not too sure. We are a couple, of course. Who cares? We have a job to do. I'm pretty sure this is what everyone's thinking and implying. Hell, even I'm saying it. I think I know. I gently take her hand in mine. Come with me, Leanna. Leanna's eyes grow wide, and she immediately slips her hand out of my grasp.
That's definitely not it!
I'm just taking you along with me. Although she looks away, her cheeks are pink. Oh, that pinkness gives it away, girl. You liked it. You liked me holding your hand. What else could it be? Leanna's blush deepens, but she shakes her
If
head.
you have time to make ridiculous comments, then you have time to walk. Let's hurry up and get going.
If you have time to complain, you have time to hold my hand. Come on, Leanna. Leanna quickens her pace and starts towards the tavern. Wait up! I jog to catch up to her. Although she ignores me, I can still see her blush and can't hold back my smile. It's a brief walk through town before we reach the place. As we push the door open, the warm smell of bread wafts through the air, bringing with it a chorus of laughter. Ah ha 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 ha! The tables are full of men and women sharing food and pints. This place has a cozy feel, and as we look around, I feel comfortable and welcome.
So, Kara mentioned Arton has an eye patch.
Oh wow, wow, that makes it really easy now, doesn't it? I feel like that's such an obvious trait. Like, obviously not many other people, unless it's a fashion trend, it could be that, right? Like, pirates are probably really popular, so people could be wearing eye patches as a fashion trend, but I would assume that it's more likely people wear an eye patch because they're missing an eye. So yeah, it makes it pretty easy for us to find him. Like, if that was if our clue was like he likes to wear black pants, like, well, there's a lot of other people that have that shit or something, you know. But an eye patch, that's really distinguishable. She pauses as she glances at the patrons.
We should split up and see if we spot him.
Like, we probably don't even need to ask. Well, okay, we actually can, because that would be quicker, like, right? Like, hey, have you seen the guy with the eye patch? Oh yeah, oh, good old Artson, whatever, right? He's right in the back there. Oh, that, boom. Everybody knows who the guy with the eye patch would be too. I nod. Sounds like a plan. We separate and begin our search. I slowly walk around the tavern, looking for anyone with an eye patch. As I begin to lose hope that he's here, I spot a man sitting alone. He's scribbling furiously in a notebook, but more importantly, an eye patch covers one eye. I mean, it'd be pretty fucking weird if there was an eye patch that covers both eye. Then it wouldn't be an eye patch anymore, right? Finally, a lead. I hurry over to him. As I get close, I notice he's drawing a map. He stops and looks up at me.
What do you want?
I mean, it already reveals that he's Arton. His tone is gruff, but he doesn't seem hostile. Are you Arton Hunt? He sizes me up.
What of it?
What about it, huh? Well, you're looking for me, a little pussy. I heard that you found an area of high energy. He continues to stare at me. I was wondering if you could share that information. Shouldn't we just mention Kara's name? He waves a hand dismissively.
It's not something to be shared.
I can pay you for it. He frowns.
You can't just buy the experience of discovery. Coins are merely a construct of human greed,
fuck.
and
Are you
you
that
need
type
to
of dude?
absolve yourself of materialistic reliance to transcend.
It's just a social construct, dude. Whatever that means. Will you at least tell me where it is? He glares at me.
I'd like to get back to my work, and you're taking up my time.
Wow, he's kind of a dick. He taps his pen impatiently on the table.
Do you mind?
I actually do, yes. It looks like I've annoyed the guy. I doubt he'll say anything now. Thanks anyway. I leave the man alone and search for Leanna instead. I find her with the rest of our party and approach them.
Arden wasn't at the other tavern, but we heard that he's here.
He's here, dude. Yeah, we got him. We found him. Beat him up. Beat him up. He is. Everyone turns to face me.
Did you find him?
I nod. Yeah, he's back there. Look at the dude in the back, the loner. I point to the back tables. But it seems like he's not the sharing type. I even offered to pay and he still refused to talk. Leanna's face falls, and Amelia and Zach seem discouraged. Only Kara remains optimistic. I mean, Kara's the one that came up with this idea, right? She kinda knows him through contacts. You should close the deal, Kara.
Great, you've done the hard work for us.
That's the hard work? Zach stares at her.
Did you just miss the part about how that guy won't talk even for money?
Oh, come on. You know, it was because I approached her. I, a guy, you know? Whereas with Kara, she's got some assets that'll make Arton quickly spill the beans.
Finding the target is the difficult part. Getting information out of him is just a matter of being tactful.
Sure, tactful, Kara. Sure. If that's how you want to call it, tactful. Kara winks. I knew it. Zach cracks his knuckles, crack, and grins.
I get you. We're finally on the same page.
No, he doesn't. She doesn't mean that kind of tactfulness, dude.
I didn't mean beat the information out of him.
No, she means, you know, smother him softly with boobs. Zach frowns.
You just have to give him an appealing reason to loosen his lips.
And guess what? Kara's got 2 appealing reasons.
Are you proposing to exploit his humanistic need to procreate with an attractive maid as a guise to extract the needed information?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly that, Amelia. Yep.
If you mean flirt with him to find out what we need to know, then yes.
What a cunning method. I approve.
You approve? I thought someone like you would actually disapprove, Amelia. She's like, oh, go ahead, my girl. Use them boobies. We all stare at Amelia. You do? She nods. Wow, it's like anything to get information, dude. Information is valuable. Doesn't matter if it costs you your boobies. That was unexpected.
Who shall be executing this plan?
No offense, but I think we should go with Kara, you know? I think she's got the better assets in this scenario to execute this plan. Leanna, no, not Leanna. She needs to save all her flirting power for with me. Amelia, I feel like, you know, I'm surprised she agreed to this plan in the first place. I just feel like this is not something she would be good at, okay? Definitely not. So, the only option we got, of course, is Kara. Are you up for the job, Kara? Kara grins. I mean, that bounce left alone. I was like, oh, whoa, do you want my social security number, Kara? Right there, I would have given it to her.
I thought
She asked.
you'd never ask.
She heads towards the target, swaying her hips alluringly. Dang, it already starts. It already starts on the walk towards him, just swaying them hips left and right. Leanna looks on with amazement. Oh yeah, Amelia, take some notes, girl.
She turned it on just like that?
As if it's like a button. Seems like she's not the only thing turned on. I shift my attention to Zach, who very obviously stares at Kara's derriere, like, oh, it's going left and right.
Zach!
Dude! Zach snaps back to reality, and his face flushes when he notices all of us looking.
What? I wasn't staring.
No, staring means that you don't blink. I definitely saw Zach blink, okay? Sure, it was like only once per minute, but still blinking.
No accusation was made, yet your defensive disposition is quite revealing of your intent.
Yep, we all know it, dude. And you know what? It's okay. I understand. Zach coughs and crosses his arms as he looks away.
You're thinking too much into this.
Is he now? We watch Kara working her magic. She engages Arton, and at one point, she even gets him to laugh. She scoots closer to him and rests a hand on his arm. Ooh, even contact. She's making contact like, you know what, boy? I could make it worth your while if you show me the high energy place. Things seem to be going well. At least that's what I would say. Probably wouldn't work though. As the conversation continues, Arton suddenly shakes his head and dismisses Kara. She tries to laugh off the dismissal and re-engage him in conversation, but he looks down at his page and continues drawing. Oh shit! Arton, what the fuck? Holy shit! He was able to say no to Kara? Still stunned, she slowly makes her way back to us.
I don't understand.
It didn't work? What the fuck? That guy has got like oh, I don't even understand. Did he just fap or something? Does he not have, like, what? How could you say no to Kara? Her eyes glaze over in disbelief.
It would appear Kara was unsuccessful.
Oh my god, what? Did I have to pick someone else? Leanna, Amelia, oh my god. Watch Amelia be like unexpectedly amazing at this, right? Cause she always knows what to do by textbook. She knows the textbook things, how to execute them, but like actually doing them, it's gonna be different. But you never know, Maybe she has a sexy side to her too that we just never seen. Oh man, alright Amelia, it's your turn to go up the bat. How about Amelia?
Wow.
Yeah, dude, we gotta try something.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? What? What the? Leanna shoots me a disapproving look. Wow, she's so angry. I feel, what? Shouldn't you be like this angry if I said your name, Leanna, not Amelia's? Or, I mean, Amelia's young, right? Oh shit.
She's just a kid.
Is she though? How old? Kara folds her arms and looks at me just as disapprovingly as Leanna. I didn't mean it like that. She's not gonna actually do anything.
I never thought you'd turn out to be such a creep.
Hey, it'd be, well, come on! It'd be creepy if I asked her to do that to me. This is for information, right? That's totally different. Amelia blinks in surprise.
I believe you are mistaken about my age.
Tell him, Amelia, tell him you're at least 18. Amelia's words fall on deaf ears as the girls continue to give me death glares. Okay, maybe not Amelia. Damn, the other girls are so protective of her. I'm sorry I even uttered her name. Damn. Alright, let's try it again. Only Leanna? Is she gonna close the deal then? Leanna! Leanna looks surprised.
Me?
She's not even reacting angry, she's just surprised. Kara masks a chuckle as Zach snickers. Leanna frowns.
What's with that reaction?
It's just, Kara smiles. I'm not sure if you can do it either, Leanna.
Don't get me wrong, you're cute, but I'm not sure you've got the personality needed for this type of thing.
Right, the personality, right? Yeah. Kara's clearly got a much bigger personality than Leanna. Like, Leanna's personality is not that bad, but Kara's personality is clearly much bigger. Leanna
And
frowns.
what's that supposed to mean?
Personality, you know?
You're a bit shy.
Mm-hmm.
I can be plenty forward.
Kara and Zack burst out
As
laughing.
if you fared any better.
Oh, good point. Kara's smile dropped. Yeah, you failed.
It's always worked before.
There's a first time for everything. And also a first time to get rejected. Which in my case is always... Leanna looks at Amelia.
You think I can do it, right?
Amelia studies
I
Leanna.
must admit that your propriety does not lend well to the suggestion that you could entice the desired sexual attention.
Yeah, you're more kind of, you know, scary looking than sexy, I'd say. Leanna crosses her arms and pouts, but you know, I'm into the scary thing. At least I know that, you know, I can sleep peacefully at night while you protect me.
Even you, Amelia?
Aw, okay. How about you show one of us what you've got? If you're successful, you can try.
Fine.
Kara points to me. Well, it clearly shows that everybody's trying to make me and Leanna just, you know, couple us together. Oh, Kara.
There's your target. What are you going to do?
Shit on me. Uh-oh. Alright, try it out, Leanna. Leanna's cheeks tinge slightly as she meets my eyes. I have a strange feeling in my stomach. She takes a deep breath to gather her thoughts, then flashes me a determined look. Show us your game, Leanna. Show us what you got, girl. She oversways her hips as she walks over to me. How does she oversway it? Like, holy crap, it's like she's loosening up her hips. The movement is too exaggerated and makes it look like she doesn't know how to walk.
Oh,
Great start, great start. She stammers as she tries to speak, almost as if the words elude her.
hey there,
Hey there? That's what you're going with? Not even like, hey sailor?
sailor.
Oh, she did say sailor! There was just too much of a pause. Oh man. I look at her blankly. Do I look like a sailor, dude?
What?
The
What?
fuck. Poi? That poi clearly meant what the fuck.
Despite having an attractive figure and aesthetically pleasing features, it is now abundantly clear why Leanna has been unable to acquire a companion.
Oh, damn! She's calling. Well, she knows the reason why you a loner, Leanna.
Amelia!
At this rate, the only companion she'll be acquiring is a house full of cats.
Oh no. Is she gonna turn into a crazy cat lady? Zack nods in
You
agreement.
guys are so mean.
I'm sorry, but that's just what it is, Leanna. You got no game whatsoever. Leanna pouts. I thought it was cute, that was hilarious. It was pretty... there was a certain cuteness to it in the fact that she tried, but obviously it failed horribly. It was kind of... I don't know, I don't use the word cringeworthy very often, but I feel like it kind of was. It just doesn't seem like a Leanna thing to do. Let's just go with cute, right? We're trying to make her feel better, because everybody else is treating her like shit. Didn't think it was so bad. Like, sure, you know, I didn't get, like, you know, stimulated or anything like that, but, you know, you made me feel good inside, because it was funny. Leanna shakes her head.
I'm only saying that to make me feel better.
True, true. Before I can say any more, Amelia speaks.
I believe we should nominate someone else.
Who? There's only me and Zack left, unless he's into guys like Zack. Leanna crosses her arms but doesn't protest. That's everyone then. Well, that's it.
Regrettably, all of our options for this plan are exhausted.
Damn. Great. What are we gonna do now? Kara suddenly looks around.
Wait, where did Zack go?
We search frantically for him before spotting him beside Arton. Zack really went for it? Oh god. Arton, okay, Arton is confirmed gay and he likes guys like, Zack.
Oh no.
I almost
We'll
said
get in trouble
Ashton.
with the city guards if he's...
To everyone's surprise, Arton's face is deep red as he coyly looks away. Damn, he's like, oh, Zack, I like your big manly shoulders. He giggles as he hands something to Zack. Zack accepts the parchment and nods at him, then heads back to us. Arton looks longingly after Zack's retreating form. Damn, he's really into Zack. Huh, I'd be scared if I were you, Kara. Damn, Zack and Arton.
Here.
Damn, how the fuck did you do that, bro? He hands Kara the parchment. She opens it up to reveal a map of the neighboring forest. There's a sinewy path drawn in to indicate where pockets of high energy readings are. Kara looks from Zack to the map and back to Zack.
But
Yeah, how did you do that? You don't have any boobs.
how did you get this?
What did you show him? What did you tell him? Zack shrugs. Kara continues to stare at Zack. This time, she seems less surprised and more impressed. Well, at least we have what we need. Good job, dude, I guess. I didn't know Zack was an option, but damn, he somehow did it. If I were Kara right now, I would just feel so ashamed, kind of. Well, actually, they shouldn't, right? Because none of the girls should feel ashamed, because they know it wouldn't have worked anyway, because Arton is clearly into dudes. So it doesn't matter. They should not feel like they've lost their feminine touch or something, right? I'm relieved that someone was able to get Arton to crack. But how did Zack pull it off? And without it coming to blows, no less? Yeah, he definitely, he turned on his charms. He didn't like, you know, it wasn't an aggressive move. It was a very soft, and I don't know what the fuck he said, but he whispered like sweet nothings into his ear. He's like, oh, I'm gonna give you a back rub, Arton, and like, ooh, here, have my parchment. I shake my head. I guess some mysteries will never be solved. I glance outside at the darkened sky. It's getting a little late. Do you think we should stay here for the night, or should we head out?
We wouldn't be able to make much progress. May as well spend the night here and get a fresh start in the morning.
Okie dokie. Alright. Amelia stands.
Now that our business has concluded, I must take my leave.
Where are you going? Everyone stares at her.
Where are you going?
Going out on your own?
I have an obligation I must fulfill.
Obligation?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it sounded like you're meeting someone.
You are correct. It will not take long, and I will be ready to rejoin you in the morning.
Okay. As Amelia turns to leave, Zack stops her. I don't think she should go alone.
Are you sure you should go alone?
Yeah. Amelia raises an eyebrow.
Surely my parents would mean me no harm.
Oh, you're going to meet your parent. Why didn't you say so from the beginning? God damn it. She's so mysterious, you know, like she was actually planning something bad.
Parents?
Oh, they live here. I didn't know.
Yes. They would be very upset if I were to pass through without visiting them.
You have family here and didn't tell us?
I did not see the relevance.
Well, what do you mean not see the relevance? You're in their hometown. That's enough relevance. You're in your own hometown.
Don't you want to see them?
To
Not
visit
really.
them is currently the obligation that I am going to fulfill.
Not really. I don't want to see them, but you know, I'm kind of obliged to. Yep. It sucks to have family, right? God damn it. Now I have to visit
Okay,
them.
let's get to it then.
Kara gets to her feet and pushes Amelia towards the
I
exit.
do not understand.
We're all coming with you.
We're going to meet your parents.
Of course. Before Amelia can protest, Kara's already led her out of the door. The rest of us trail behind. Amelia sighs.
Very well.
I wonder what her parents are like. Amelia, Zack, and Kara walk ahead, as Leanna and I follow. Leanna has a strange expression on her face that I can't quite read.
What do you think her parents are like?
I don't know, I feel like at least one of them would be pretty similar to her, to Amelia. Probably normal, logical, and rational. We'll find out. I don't know, I think it could go all kinds of ways, right? It could be that she's like the odd child out who's just entirely different from the rest of her family, or she's exactly how her family is, like every single member of her family. So, no point in guessing. We'll find out soon enough.
I have a feeling she'll be different from her parents.
At least one of her parents, I feel. At the very least, one of her parents.
She grew up at the university and didn't get to spend as much time at home. Most of her behaviors were probably learned from there.
Good point, I guess. Sure, okay. That's a good point. It sounds like Amelia's childhood was a lot more serious than the average child. I wonder if that's why she acted so casually about her parents. Going to see them almost sounded like a chore that she had to knock out. I mean, if you're already sort of become independent and not dependent on your parents at a very young age, then it's not that big of a deal, right? But if you're like, most kids usually move out at like, minimum age 18 or something like that under normal circumstances. So you've become quite dependent on your parent then, right? So, but if you're like, if you live at the university at age 7, let's say, then it's like, yeah, after that point you got used to it. And like, parents who gives a shit? We pause in front of a modest house. There's a small garden in front of the yard, and a few flower pots line the stoop. Amelia steps up to the door and knocks. Don't you have a key? She looks back at me.
I do. However, it is back at the academy. I did not anticipate our travels would lead us to Hearth Point.
The door swings open, and an older woman stands in the doorway. Her face has fine lines which reveal her age. Damn, she's like a grandma. But her smile is warm and kind. Her eyes light up when she sees Amelia, and she draws her into a tight hug.
Amy! What a pleasant surprise! I didn't know you were stopping by.
That does not sound like an old lady. Kara grins at the use of a nickname, Amy? Amelia doesn't react to her mother's embrace, and almost seems to wait out the hug. Eventually, her mother lets go, and turns back towards the house. Why does her voice just sound like a sister? That's not a mother voice.
Honey, Amy's come home.
Honey! A faint voice calls out from within the house.
Amy? Be right there.
Her mother turns back to Amelia and hugs her again.
Oh, we missed you so much.
Helena Estelle. Suddenly, she seems to notice the rest of us. She quickly lets Amelia go and ushers all of us inside.
Hey, did you bring friends? Come in.
Did you bring friends? Wow! You sure have changed a lot, Amy. I never thought you would ever come here with friends. We murmur our thanks as we shuffle into the house. Ooh, a nice, quaint place, you know? Looks comfy, comfortable. The walls are painted with light colors, giving the house a bright and cheerful air. We convene in the sitting room where we sit on the couch and chairs. The upholstery is clean, but has definitely seen a lot of use. Amelia's father arrives. He pushes his glasses back up onto his nose and breaks into a wide smile. He also scoops Amelia into his arms.
What an unexpected pleasure.
After he sets her down, he stands beside his wife.
Hello, Mother. Father.
Hello, Mother. Father.
You know that we love seeing you, but what are you doing out at the university? It isn't a holiday.
They're actually like, what the fuck are you doing here, really? Like, yeah, we're kinda happy to see you, but we don't want to see you here right now. What are you doing? You need to study, girl! Her mother leans forward in her seat.
Oh, was your little field study finally approved? That's wonderful.
Little field study? You're kind of underplaying it, Mother.
Remember what I said about how each rejection is just one step closer to success.
This is
I
like
just
her
knew you were bound to
dissertation,
get
right?
one, even if it took all those tries and applications.
This is her dissertation, or this world's equivalent of a dissertation. And the mother just calls it, is your little field trip? Was it approved? Good job, now you can hang out at the zoo with your friends. Remember what that's what the mother said, right, okay. All those tries? How many times did she apply? Although Amelia doesn't speak, her cheeks turn red.
Honey, let's not embarrass her in front of her peers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got so excited. She's been trying for almost a year now.
Whoa. She turns excitedly towards
You
Leanna.
must be the field lead.
But sure, let's call it that. Leanna looks bewildered. Play along, Leanna. Say yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh my god, Amelia's such a stone hard liar. Like, holy... I mean, that's the thing that she would be great at, right? She shows zero emotion. That's why she was so great at cheat, because she has the best poker face in the world. So she can just blatantly lie to her parents too without giving them a tell. Leanna shoots Amelia a questioning glance, while Amelia ignores. Or which she ignores. Her parents beam wider as she look onto their daughter with pride. Her mom has her hand over her heart, and her dad nods approvingly.
It's nice to see you're still working hard at your studies.
You know what this kind of reminds me of is this is kind of a poor family, and most of the other kids like sort of failed, you know, and all the hope of the family getting out of the shitty life here. Well, it's not a shitty life, but it's sort of poor, right? And all their hope just lies on Amelia, and she's like the genius of the family, you know, while all the rest of the families are dum-dums.
We're very proud of you, sweetie. But what sort of mission is this? I should think you would be the apprentice of another mage or a mage caster, rather than a Mage-Knight.
Leanna is part of the Mage Guild.
So it's an internship with the Mage Guild? That's very prestigious.
Uh-huh, your daughter's amazing. He puffs with
I
pride.
see.
Her mother's face softens as she addresses
We
Leanna.
entrust our daughter to you. Please take good care of her.
I mean, Leanna has done that. She has protected me she has protected Amelia of me possibly exploiting her earlier. Although I had no bad intentions, trust me. Leanna pauses, but as she looks at the hopefulness on Amelia's parents' face, she returns their smile.
I promise I will.
Once the attention drifts away from her, I notice her gaze linger on Amelia's parents. She furrows her brow in pensive thought.
And what about the rest of you?
Terra grins. She's a treasure
I'm obsessed with
hunter.
locating and exploring ancient sites.
Treasure hunter. The parents seem
We
intrigued.
have been following instances of magical anomalies in an attempt to understand and explain their occurrences.
I wonder what Zach is gonna say, because I'm pretty sure when he says mercenary, aren't the parents gonna be a little bit scared? Mercenary? Why do you need a mercenary with you, my dear? My dear Amy, are you okay? Is this scary man? Is he bothering you?
Of course, of course.
His gaze lands on Zach. Uh-oh.
You look more like a fighter rather than a mage.
Yep, exactly what he is, kind of. Zach nods.
What exactly is your role in this group?
Just tell him you're the pretty boy, okay? You're supposed to look scary and shit, and you know, attract gay men to get the parchments from them. That is your job, Zach. Do not utter the word mercenary. Before Zach responds, Kara steps in.
Oh, he's my companion. He helps me secure our sites and, well...
I'm not happy about that, Kara. Why did you have to save him? Why did you have to save... I'd rather he said mercenary now. I'd rather Zach just fuck up and we get kicked out of this house than Kara's just like, oh yeah, he's with me. God damn it, Kara. Why are you so into Zach, huh? What does he have that I don't? She grabs his arm and flashes him a coy smile. Zach stares at Kara and her hand on his arm.
Hands off.
Oh shit, dude. What the fuck? I would be like, hold me tighter, baby. She laughs lightly and presses herself closer to him. Wow, Kara doesn't care. Zach sounded genuinely pissed and she's like, I'm holding on to you more.
Oh, you don't need to be shy. Just pretend it's just you and me.
Zach's scowl deepens as he twists himself away from her. A blush tinges his cheeks. Amelia's dad chuckles.
Say no more. I remember what it was like to be young.
Okay, we didn't want to hear your dad stories. Zach's blush deepens. Kara watches his discomfort with amusement. Finally, his gaze lands on me. Oh, hey.
What about you?
I'm the weird guy from another world. Sup? I'm a student. I'm actually the hired muscle. I'm me, Luda. That'll help a lot. I'm just gonna be vague and mysterious, you know? I'm lewd. I'm lewd. Oh man, that's the best way to introduce yourself. Hi, I'm lewd. They wait for me to continue, but I don't. This is the best way to stop. Let's just stop it there. Just don't say anything else. I'm lewd. And then you just walk away. Yep, that's it. That's the end of the introduction. Sup?
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you, mother of Amy.
Amy, will you and your friends stay for dinner?
Oh man, that was glorious.
We would not wish to impose upon you any further. We can return to the inn.
The inn? Oh, nonsense. You can all stay here for the night.
Ooh.
We certainly have enough room.
I can even sleep here?
Yes, we insist. I'll get started on dinner, and afterwards you can all relax. Come with me, Amy.
If that is what you wish.
Amelia obliges as she starts towards the kitchen.
That's wonderful. It's so nice to have you home. And we never get to meet any of your friends.
Probably because she never had any before this.
In fact, you're all the first one she's brought home.
Yeah, as I said, that doesn't surprise me.
Really?
What's so surprising about that, Kara? Some people just can't make friends very easily, okay? Kara glances sideways at Amelia, who remains stoic.
I hope she's not giving you any trouble. She's always been a bit hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded? This time we all look at Amelia. What? That cute girl with the giant pink eyes?
Are you sure we're talking about the same person?
Hot-blooded? She laughs, and the two of them head into the kitchen. Unless she's entirely different with her family. We continue to chat as we wait for dinner to be ready. Her father is enthusiastic and shares fun facts about the town. He's a tailor and offers to patch up any clothes for us. Dinner is a simple but delicious meal, and we all clean our plates. Amelia's mom seems pleased.
Would anyone care for seconds?
Seconds? I'm ready for thirds. Both Leanna and Zach take a second helping. Leanna piles her plate up with food until it's even fuller than Zach's plate. As she digs in, Kara watches enviously.
Where does it all go?
Not to her boobs, at least not compared to yours, Kara. She looks at Kara questioningly.
You have such a healthy appetite, yet you're still so slim.
Maybe it all goes to her butt, but we never see Leanna's butt and she just has a big old thick booty. This has the potential to go horribly wrong. Contrary to my fears, Leanna smiles coyly.
Oh, you think so? I'm just lucky, I guess.
You're like me, huh? No matter how much you eat, you don't get fat.
Rather than luck, I would attribute it to the constant wind resistance you admit during your travels and activities.
Sure, we could say that too. Leanna looks surprised and nervous.
What?
Wind resistance? Amelia raises an eyebrow. I think she's calling you busty.
I can detect a constant energy utilization from your manipulator, which is creating wind friction.
Oh, her manipulator, right, that's causing the wind friction. Leanna interrupts with loud laughter, but her face is bright red.
You're thinking way too much into this, Amelia. It's probably just, magic residue you're detecting.
Yeah, magic residue. Amelia gives Leanna an unimpressed look, as if to say, that was the silliest excuse she's heard. That's smart. Do me. I do it. Wait, what? Like she's going to read me or something? Do me? Do me, Amelia, do me too. I catch Leanna's eye and whisper, hey, can you wind resistance magic me too?
It's just residue.
Girl, share me some of that resistance, okay? Kara smiles.
So that's your secret.
Leanna nervously picks at her food.
Anyway, this is really, really good. What is it?
Aim before it's rat food or something. With a change in subject, the mood relaxes and the conversation naturally flows. Zach and Amelia's dad found a common interest. Although he's a tailor, he takes a special interest in restoring weapons. Ah, that's good, that's good. Zach, you talk to Amelia's dad. That means that he won't be talking to Kara.
Actually, weapons are a specialty of mine too.
Your dischargers, I did notice that. They're a bit unusual, aren't they? I haven't seen too many with those types of crystals.
Yeah, only mercenaries have them.
It served me well.
Amelia's dad pauses as he observes Zach.
Come on, son, lighten up a bit. No need to be so formal here.
Tell it to your daughter, like holy fuck, she's like, mother, father.
Why don't you try cracking a smile? You don't have to look so doom and gloom all the time.
Zach and smiling, come on, dude. I feel like if Zach even attempts to smile, that would be like the scariest thing in the world. Zach merely stares at him until Kara elbows him.
Oh, come on, companion. You don't want to be rude, do you? Especially after you've already helped yourself to this delicious meal. Twice.
Yeah, come on. The least you can do is repay them with a beautiful, kind smile. Zach sighs in resignation. Alright, give us that smile, dude. Give us that smile. I'm pretty sure he looks like a friendly dude, right? It's not at all gonna look scary and devastating and what the fuck. He pauses and seems to collect himself. Kara watches, amused at his display. After taking a few long breaths, he looks up with determination. Reluctantly, he curls up the corners of his lips and exposes his teeth in an awkward grimace smile hybrid. Oh my god, that's scary, dude. Okay, never mind. Don't smile. Don't smile. I'll take it back. I take it back, dude. Just don't smile. His eyes almost seem to be calling for help, as if holding this smile is causing him pain. He looks like the super villain in a superhero movie, right? It's like about to execute his evil master plan. Like, Everyone recoils from his look. Okay, put the smile away. Except for Kara, who blushes. Are you into that thing? Are you into evil beings, Kara?
Oh, wow, that's really hot.
Wow, do we need to get you a ice water or something, Kara? Damn, girl. We all exchange confused glances as Zack drops his smile. Yep, smile. Good smile, dude. That is definitely not gonna be a commercial for Colgate or Aquafresh or whatever. Kara leans over to him and lowers her voice.
I hope we get to see that again. Soon.
God damn it. Why is Zack? This is not fair, man. Zack, who is not me in the visual novel, is getting more action than me. There's no way someone else should be flirted with more with the anime waifus than me. That's just the #1 rule, okay? That's why I fucking play these games. God damn it, Zack. Stealing all my thunder from Kara. We all look at each other in confusion.
Well then, that was certainly interesting.
Yep. You can give the food back now, Zack. That was not worthy of a payment for the food. The group laughs and the conversation flows again. Kara enjoyed every minute of the night, chatting amicably with Amelia's mother. Leanna stayed quiet and spent most of her time just observing, although she had a laugh on her face, or smile. It seemed like there was something else on her mind. Oh. Amelia didn't talk much, preferring to let her parents do the talking, but she seemed very comfortable and relaxed. I can tell that even though they don't get to see each other very often, they have a good relationship. Once dinner was over, Amelia's parents insist on washing up and ask Amelia to show us to our room. She leads us to the back of the house where there are 2 rooms and pauses in front of the first door.
This is my childhood room. We 3 will share this room.
The girls? The girls will be in your childhood room? She points to the door, down the hall.
That is the spare room. You 2 may stay there.
Do you mean me and Zack or me and Leanna?
Are you certain it's alright for us to stay tonight? I don't want to cause any trouble for your parents. They've already been so accommodating.
Yeah, they've been very nice.
My parents are quite happy to receive guests. It would be an insult to refuse their invitation.
Okay then.
Okay.
Leanna seems uncertain, but Kara throws her arm around her affectionately.
Don't worry, tonight will be super fun.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll braid each other's hair, play truth or dare, and of course, pillow fights.
Pillow fights? Amelia cocks her head to the side. God damn it, I need to find like something to poke a hole through the wall and so we can peek.
Is that what roommates do?
Yes. Pillow fights with 3 girls. I gotta check that out somehow.
Definitely.
I don't know how. Maybe I can like borrow a mirror somehow and then like sneak it underneath the door, you know? There's always like a tiny space that's left open underneath the door. Maybe like glance in that way? I don't know, but we gotta check it out, dude. Amelia looks at Leanna, who seems equally confused.
While we roomed together previously, we did not accomplish any of these tasks.
It was different. That was outside. You don't have pillows
I'm
there.
just learning about this now, too.
Trust me, you'll love what I have planned.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Kara. Can I join? Kara laughs and pushes the girls into the room. She winks at us. God damn you, Kara. Why you always gotta flirt and toy with us?
Girls only.
God damn it! I was just about to invite myself! Then she closes the door firmly behind her. Why do I always get the feeling we're missing out?
Because we probably are.
We definitely are, dude. A shriek of laughter filters through the doorway, followed by giggles. Oh my god, they're starting already!
Don't squirm so much.
What are they doing?
No, I'm really ticklish there.
Where are you tickling her?
I got it off.
What did you take off?
Hey, give it back.
Oh my god, she's tickling on a place where she had to take a piece of clothing off. We overhear even more squeals and giggles. First, Leanna and Kara find each other attractive, and now it sounds like they are engaging in pleasures of the flesh. My mind wanders as my imagination paints an alluring picture of what is going on behind that door. Wiggle wiggle. Zack's stoic stare seems too intense. You're making me so jealous, girls.
No way. Well, if that's how you want to play.
Oh, Leanna's going for the counterattack. We hear a gust of wind from behind it. Oh, whoa! I didn't know. I didn't know Leanna was into rough stuff. Damn.
But no fair, you're using magic.
That's That's not allowed. No magic. After Kara yelps, Zack's stony expression finally cracks.
What is going on in there?
I don't know idea. I have no clue. Don't think about this anymore. Wait for me. They're just messing with us. I don't know. That's a possibility, sure, but if they are, they're pretty good actors. I can't fake laugh that well. Wait for me. There's no way I'm going to miss out on this. I reach for the door and turn the knob, but it is locked tight. Oh, hell no. Locks, once again, my mortal enemy. We meet again. Another fit of laughter floats in the air. I stare longingly at the closed door, wishing with all my might I could make it disappear. Damn. I glance down at my feet and see the Pongo staring forlornly at the door. You wish you were in there too? He hops closer to the door. He wants to go inside. That's a perfect way to get in there. It's like, knock knock, Pongo wants to get inside, girls. And then, you know, they open the door and then we sneak in there too. When no one lets him in, he lowers his head. Aww, Pongo. I mean, he had fun last time in a room alone with Amelia and Leanna, right? He had a lot of fun then. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's girls only tonight. As if on cue, the door cracks open. Amelia's pigtail peeks out as she reaches for the Pongo. No!
There you are. You are needed for science.
Science? I am needed for science too. I am definitely needed for science.
Poi.
Oh no! Pongo once again! The last thing I see is the Pongo's wide grin as the door slams shut behind it. Oh my god, I can just imagine like that tiny slimy ball, right? Whatever Pongo is. Just like his entire face is just like a huge smile. Oh my god, he's just like, ha ha! Too bad for you, Luda. You're not getting in here. Oh my god. 3 girls, 1 Pongo. Zack sighs.
Let's just go.
Dude, I can... no way! I cannot sleep tonight! Zack heads into the room, and I follow. We mill about the room awkwardly, and I swear I can hear the seconds tick by. This feels a lot less exciting than the other room. Why can't I have fun? Come on. Just go to sleep, let's have a pillow fight with Zack? You fucking kidding me? That's not gonna be the same. I'm not like Arlen or Arton or something, okay? I don't like Zack in that way. I don't swing towards dudes. Fuck it. We don't need them. We can have our own pillow fight, you know? It's totally normal for 2 dudes to have a pillow fight, you know? Definitely. Nothing wrong with that. I grab the pillow off of the bed and heartily whack Zack with it. Zack stares at me and crosses his arms. Yeah, definitely a lot less fun when there's no jiggly things jiggling about when you hit someone with a pillow. I try another half-hearted whack, but Zack just continues his unwavering stare. Yeah, never mind. Good night. I just needed to fluff my pillow up, you know? We both get ready for bed instead. Yep, that's one of the requirements of having a pillow fight, you know? 1, having a pillow, of course. Pillows are required for pillow fights. Number 2, girls. Girls have to be included in pillow fights, okay? As I crawl into bed, I count the seconds before exhaustion finally hits me, and I fall asleep. A noise wakes me up and I sit up in bed. The moon is high in the sky, casting silver light through the window. What's going on? Zack remains fast asleep. I don't see anything else, so I lay back down and close my eyes, trying to go back to sleep. Instead, I toss and turn in bed as uneasy thoughts creep in. I try to clear my mind, but as soon as I begin to lose concentration, wiggles of doubt worm into my brain. What if I never learn how to cast? What if I can't gather enough energy? What if this energy kills me? What if I can't go home? I feel like that, I mean, yeah, okay. The other world, it was probably a good world where we come from, right? But aren't we having fun here? You know? It's pretty good over here. It's not that bad. As a last thought crosses my mind, I throw off my blankets in frustration. I need some fresh air. Tiptoeing past the sleeping Zack, I creep out the room and fumble my way around the dark living room. I recognize Leanna leaning on the balcony. I head over towards her. Hey, Leanna. She smiles at me as I approach. Couldn't sleep? She nods. It did sound like you girls were having a lot of fun. Leanna blushes. Yeah, a lot of fun, huh?
Kara got my boot off, so I was only returning the favor.
Oh, only your boots? You know what? With a closed door and on the other side of the door where you don't see anything, it sounded a lot different. I did not think she only took off your boots. We smile as the conversation lapses. She looks towards the stars, staring pensively at them. There must be something on her mind. Want to talk about it? It seems like there's something on your mind. Leanna faces me and absentmindedly picks at her clothes.
It's nothing, really. Tonight has been really fun, and Amelia's parents are so nice. It just started to remind me of my family. And then I got thinking.
Ah, you miss your own family? And you couldn't stop thinking? She nods. I look up at the myriad of sparkling lights in a deep night sky. The stars are still beautiful, but not as clear as when we were camping. Is there like a aurora borealis going on? In the back? Like a, what is it called? Northern lights or something, right? The green lights? We fall into a comfortable silence. Leanna stares intently at the sky, as if searching for answers. I wonder what's on her mind. Suddenly, she turns to me.
I promise we'll help you find a way home.
I'm surprised at the conviction in her voice. Oh, thanks. Actually, there's something that I've been wondering.
What is it?
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but why are you doing so much to help a stranger? Yeah, a lewd stranger at that. It's a pretty dangerous thing to do. Leanna stares incomprehensibly.
You were someone who needed help.
Yeah, but you didn't know who I was. What if I'd had other intentions? Yeah, bad intentions, lewd intentions.
Then I suppose things would have turned out differently.
True, she would have kicked me in the balls, for sure. She notices my look and chuckles.
I would never leave someone who needed help. Especially if it was in my power to help them. I'm sure if it were me in that position, you'd have done the same.
Sure, definitely, Yep, certainly. Of course, you're so naive. Let her think what she wants. No, definitely, of course, of course. If I can help a person, especially if it's a cute girl, if I can help a person, then sure, I would definitely do it. You're right. I'm not one to walk away from someone who needs help. Leanna smiles. Still, I wonder why she suddenly promised to help me find a way back home. What brought that on?
Sorry, I've just been thinking about home, and how it would feel if I looked at the stars and couldn't recognize a single one.
I can understand how being with Amelia's family can make her homesick. I've been thinking of home too. Maybe I can take her mind off of things for a while. What's that star?
Huh?
Yeah, tell me about this world's stars, the sky, the night sky, the beautiful, beautiful night sky. She blinks as she takes in my question, then looks back up towards the sky.
Which one?
Point to the brightest star in the sky, the one that looks like a lady. Point to a random cluster. There's definitely one that looks like a lady. You can tell by the curves of the stars over there. I point to the one that looks like a woman. Leanna squints.
Do you mean Elwina?
Elwina, yeah, certainly, definitely. If she's that twinkling lady, then yes.
Oh, Elwina was a woman renowned for her beauty.
Elwina. Well, thanks to you, now I can look at the sky and recognize at least one star. Leanna grins.
Actually, Elwina is also my birth sign.
Oh, see, that's why I picked that one. I knew it. I just felt the connection to that star. Definitely. I focus on that cluster of stars again. Birth sign? Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a belief that the star sign under which you are born can tell certain traits about yourself. Sometimes people use it to predict matches or fortunes.
Damn, she looks so beautiful. Her beauty is almost matched by the beautiful night sky with all the stars. Like, I can see this world's equivalent of the Milky Way right there. And yet still, it pales in comparison to Leanna. Oh my god, I'm such a suck-up. Oh, like her zodiac constellations. We have a similar belief back home. So, what does your birth sign say about you?
What do you think?
You're patient and trusting. You're into mysterious yet handsome strangers. I don't think that's what a star constellation says. You're gullible, you're beautiful. Oh, we can say beautiful. Bootiful. Bootiful it is. She was a woman renowned for her beauty, huh? I look at Leanna again, and how the silver moonlight surrounds her like a halo. She almost glows as brightly as the stars. That looks accurate to me. Leanna at first looks surprised, then a gentle blush tinges her cheeks.
I meant personality traits.
Oh, but beautiful can definitely be a personality trait too. You have a beautiful personality. Oh, that turn of her head. Oh god, the way she's holding her face. She smiles, and then this time, it looks more natural.
Hopefully this place doesn't feel so lonely and foreign to you anymore.
As long as I got you by my side, Leanna, I'm sure I'll feel okay, okay? No, but only because I got the chance to meet with you. And the rest of our team, yeah. That's secondary though, we paused for like 5 seconds. That's only because I got the chance to meet you. ... Oh shit, what about the others? Don't make it seem too obvious, dude. Oh yeah, the rest of our team too, definitely. We lock gazes, and I feel inexplicably drawn to her. Go for it, move. Go for it. Now it's time to seal the deal. Leanna lights up as she sees something behind me.
Look, a shooting star!
A shooting star? The star rockets across the sky, leaving a trail of glitter. Quick, make a wish! She closes her eyes. After a moment, she reopens them.
What did you wish for?
To go home soon, to spend more time with you. It's a secret. To spend more time with you? Oh man, I feel like we're kind of in a... There's a certain feeling in the air, you know? A certain feeling. And I think if we make the correct choice, something might happen. Something might happen. And it's just sort of a... Not even necessarily flirty, but just a romance in the air, you know? It's because of we're standing on the balcony here, we got the beautiful night sky, she's standing next to us alone and vulnerable, ready to be taken in my huge manly arms. So I feel like this is it, okay? This is like the do or die move, but I feel like it's kind of fitting in the moment right now. I wish that we could spend more time together. She's surprised.
You didn't wish to go home?
I know that eventually you'll help me find a way back home, but in the meantime, it's really not so bad being stuck on a new planet with someone like you. You make being stuck on a new planet kinda enjoyable. She blushes. So what did you wish for?
Oh, I wish to continue going on adventures.
That's kind of almost the same thing that I wished for, yay, except you didn't mention me by name. I grin. That's fine with me. As long as I don't have to watch you attempt to flirt again. No, I gotta say, that was a little bit painful. Leanna's face flushes.
That's not fair. I was put on the spot.
I laugh. Isn't that how all flirting works? Leanna pouts.
No, it would have been a lot different if I were more prepared.
Oh, yeah? How would you have done it then?
That's still putting me on the spot, but...
But? She blushes again. Oh, is she gonna do it again?
Well...
Show me, Leanna. Show me. How would you do it? She lowers her eyes to compose herself, then flashes me a confident look.
Let's see.
She's going for it.
First, I'd begin by telling him how handsome he looks tonight.
Oh, damn. Ooh, you're making me feel a little bit hot inside. Damn, Leanna.
Maybe then I'd compliment his muscles.
Oh, yeah, look at them.
Which would give me an excuse to touch them.
Oh, yeah, touch them. Squeeze it tight. Her hand lightly rubs in my arm as she gives me a look of appreciation. Although her cheeks are still burning, this is nothing like the awkward Leanna from before. Yeah, this is an entirely different Leanna. Maybe this is the true Leanna. She was just shy in front of the other people, but now she's letting her true feelings, true emotions, true flirtiness, she's letting it flow.
I'd step closer to him.
Ooh, closer? My heart quickens as she closes the distance. Whoa, how close?
Then I'd have him hold me like this.
Oh, come here. She guides my hands with hers and places them on her hips. Damn. I'm like at her hips, right where her sword is. I resist letting my hands wander. Oh yeah, like, oh no, one wrong move and she might slap us in the face. Just keep them at this place. Don't move them. She snakes her arms around my neck. Whoa. And then I can feel her breath on my lips. Wow, she's really close. You? She leans in until her full lips are an inch away from my own. What do you say? I close my eyes as I feel her lean into me. Her breath teases me as she stays just out of reach. You damn tease! Come on! Kiss me now!
Good night.
What? And then you kiss me, right? Wait, what? I open my eyes just as Leanna disengages from me. Oh my god, you are the biggest tease on this motherfucking planet, Leanna. No! No, you can't do that! We were an inch away from our very first kiss. And then you what? Leanna! What just happened? More, please, more! I can't stop like this. Hold on a second. That can't be it. Come on, that's not how it ends. I try to reach for her, but she nimbly steps away. That's it? Don't leave me hanging. Come on, my lips were already pouting. They're like puckered out, waiting to receive your lips. She looks back at me and grins.
It's getting late. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
But my lips, they're puckered. You can't leave them puckered like this. You gotta unpuck them. Good night. She disappears from view, and I'm left in desperate need of a cold shower, wondering what the hell just happened. At least it means she's kinda into me, right? That was definitely a successful flirt from her side. Maybe even better than Kara would do. And this was without even using her sexuality, which is definitely something that Kara would use to her advantage. I return to my room and crawl back into bed. My mind is filled with even more thoughts and questions than before. Eventually, after many thoughts of cold showers, I drift asleep.